I believe the judicial system got this one right. This is Corey Pujols, 27 years old, from Tampa, Florida. But this story doesn't begin with him. This story begins with 77-year-old Vonell Cook, who was a regular at Dunkin' Donuts. And on May 4th, about 1:30 in the afternoon, he pulled up and tried to place his order. The problem was there was a communication problem between Mr. Cook and the people in Dunkin' Donuts, and they could not understand Mr. Cook. So he got angry and started screaming and yelling in the drive-thru, and they asked him to please leave, that they did not need that type of abuse. So he didn't leave. He pulls up and parks in the parking lot, comes in the freaking Dunkin' Donuts, and continues to raise hell. Corey tries to get Mr. Cook to leave, and Mr. Cook called Corey that vile word that I think should be abolished from the English language. So Corey come around the counter and got in Mr. Cook's face. When Corey confronted him and told him not to call him out of his name again, Mr. Cook did. And that's when Corey struck him on the jaw, knocking him to the ground and knocking him out. When 911 was called and they got Cook to the hospital, Mr. Cook had sustained a head fracture and was in a coma, and he died 3 days later from the trauma he received when he hit the floor. Originally, when Corey Pujols was arrested, they was going to charge him with aggravated manslaughter. Corey wound up taking a lesser charge and a plea deal for felony battery. Because Corey Pujols had never been in trouble, and Mr. Cook was the aggressor in the situation, Corey wound up receiving 2 years of house arrest, 200 hours of community service, and anger management classes. I'm glad the prosecution took into consideration everything that went on in the death of registered sex offender Vonell Cook. And I'm glad they did not throw Corey Pujols' life away over an incident such as this.